Hey guys, I'm Johnny Scoville and this is Chase the Heat. People, it's pod season and I've got a dandy. I'll explain to you why. Just a second. Look at that. It looks like it's sticking his tongue out at you. Look at that beautiful pepper, huh? Randy Keaton from Keatley Farms. I love eating, hey, listen, if you get a Reaper or 7-Pot Primo or an established pepper that we've all heard, pretty cool thing, especially if it's got some heat and flavor to it. This is an amazing pepper. This is in F2 stage, which means it's in development. And here's what we've got here. This is an ApocoReaper. An ApocoReaper is an apocalypse pod, which is a variant of a scorpion pod that was developed from a group of growers in Italy, crossed with the famed Reaper. All right. Now I've reviewed. If you go back and if you search apocalypse, you'll see that it's a very, very hot pepper. And Randy has crossed the apocalypse with a Reaper. And it's going to be called the ApocoReaper. Now it's an F2 stage, so you know there are people that would love to get their hands on these seeds. People that would do anything. I have a great relationship with Randy. We go way back, and he trusts me like crazy. He knows I eat everything. And I'm not a grower, but people would love to get their hands on these seeds. I'm going to get my camera ready because for sure I'm going to want to take a picture of the inside of this thing. The blade. Very oily blade. Always an indication that's good. The aroma is fantastic. And wait till you see what this thing looks like on the inside. It just looks like it's on fire. And one more picture here, people, then I'm going to show you the goods. Alright, check this out. Put the Carolyn Kennard official memorial chopping board. Wow. Want to see? Wow, look at that. Gosh. Thin-walled. Just placenta. This one runs right, this vein runs right to the top. It smells fruity and really hot. Alright guys, so from Keatley Farms and Nursery, my friend Randy Keaton. This is an ApocoReaper. ApocoReaper. Hard to get used to saying that, but I will. In F2 stage, I'm Johnny Scoville, and let's chase the heat. Wow. Embracing the floral. All right, that was floral. Flowery and right away. I just kind of knew it. Couldn't smell it. Didn't smell it in the aroma. Sometimes you can smell that floral nature. And I didn't. But wow, is that floral. Now, here's the great news, people. This will happen to you if you eat these pods. Take a while to get to that point. But already that, you know what's happening when, wow, this is exciting. When the floral starts to leave, I'm grooving on the floral. Maybe I'm grooving on the floor because it's leaving me. It's in my rearview mirror. Maybe that's the reason. But I'm telling you, when it's full on, the first jolt of floral is like, but as it's dissipating, it's like, wow, maybe I'm transforming. let's talk about where the burn is. This is a throat burn. It's like getting cracked in the throat. It's still building in my throat. It's a hot pepper. This is going to probably get to a 4. Now, somebody who's not accustomed to heat, it'd be a nightmare. If you're used to it, you're chasing. If you're like grooving on this, and you're like, man, I want to eat these pods, and you just cut a sliver of it, you'll get an idea of the flavor. But the heat is something. I know I make it look like it's not, but it's burning me. Good thing to remember when you're eating pods, it doesn't really burn you. It feels like it's burning you, but it's not. Good thing to remember. Next week we'll be doing some more Johnny versus some normal folks. Got several people that want to do it, and I'm game. They know what they're getting themselves into, so we'll have some contrasting kind of perspective of how I handle the heat. I tell you something's a 1 for me, and it kind of looks like it's a 1 for me. How would it be for somebody else? Those are fun videos. In fact, there'll be 2 up there at the end of the video, at the end of this video, so go check them out. The heat is backing off. It's kind of mellowing out. It's down to about it's going away. It's a drag. I'll eat another pepper soon. It's probably down at around maybe a 2. It's down to about a 2. It's slow creeping. Has almost a ghost pepper descent. Maybe ghost pepper is a little bit more lingering. Of course, I've wondered if sometimes do I think that because that was early on in my pepper eating career when I started eating ghost peppers, and that's why it seemed more lingering. I know what I can do. I can eat a ghost pepper. I'll do it. So many great peppers coming up. You know what? It's challenging now is deciding what pepper to eat, what pepper to show you guys. That was a beautiful pepper. So that, guys, was the ApocoReaper. The Apocalypse crossed with a Reaper. Lovely pod. That's an F2. So, you know, several more years, those seeds will be available. And each year, you got to know, each year gets the pod looking, the pheno shape, the shape of the pod looking like he wants. And he does this to me all the time. Eat this, Johnny. Tell me what you think. So he'll send me, I have a great relationship with that guy. He's a super, super guy. Anyhow, and you guys that have bought from him, talk to him. You know what I'm talking about. We're gonna wrap this up. The heat's down to about a 1, maybe even a, if I woke up from a coma, I knew I ate something hot, but probably about a 1 right now. It's pretty minor. Neat pepper though. That first blast of floral was a drag, but as it left me, man, I started grooving on that. The evolution of Johnny Scoville. It's kind of interesting, huh? My relationship to pain has changed a lot through this whole thing, this career on YouTube. So maybe I'm going to start loving floral. Wouldn't that be cool? Because you know what? There's so many pods that are floral. It'd be really cool if I could just, be like, yeah, floral. I think I'm a long way off from that. Anyhow, we're going to wrap this thing up. What a great pod that was. I got more peppers to eat. Maybe we'll do more later. I mean, maybe. You'll see more pod reviews later. Right there. It's our pepper. Click it. If you haven't, click it. Shows me we're doing something right. Family's growing. Be a part of this. It's this is something special. Something special is happening here. Wouldn't lie to you. If you don't want to miss a video, there's a thing for notifications. If you click it, the drop box happens. Click that thing for all. You don't miss anything. Leave a fire there. Pretty soon I'll be able to tell you what's going on. I'm going to keep my training up. We'll leave it at that. Those 2 videos I told you about me with normal people, right there. I love you. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.